Why being overweight sucks. This is what no one is gonna tell you about. So the first thing that really sucked for me is that the girls that I liked never liked me back. They'd be a little cutie patootie, and me with my little fat face and my little belly, they didn't like me. Can you wonder why? Not every girl, it's not this purely, skin deep thing. Did I get lucky sometime? Of course I did. Of course I had some relationships regardless. But a lot of the girls that I liked didn't like me back. Secondly, my belly, man. I was definitely insecure about my belly in pictures. Anytime there'd be some picture, my belly would be like this. And then, you do the little breathing thing to kind of like flatten it out, and you smile like you're not holding your breath. Yeah, I did that a lot. All right. And walking past the mirror and that thing is just showing, man, feels so good. Not. Another big one, fat face. Your face getting all, depending on, obviously genetics plays a huge role. But for me, I started getting just a fat face. I lose I lose my jawline, everything just kind of, it sucks to getting a picture of it, and you're having to you just notice it, man. You're getting all fat face, and it doesn't feel good. A big thing for me, because I've been a personal trainer for a while now, is the hypocrisy I felt. I was insecure and I had imposter syndrome because I was a personal trainer, and how can I help other people get lean if I myself wasn't lean? If I myself wasn't lean. And not that I was ever fat. I mean, there was a couple of times where I was definitely getting chubby, I would say. The upper end of healthy, probably the limit, right over the, anyways. But how could I be training people to be the best version of themselves if I myself wasn't? If I myself wasn't lean? And so that always ate me up inside. And I tried to get lean several times, but I didn't have a plan that worked. And, and then also mentally, I couldn't follow through on it. It got too hard. But that kind of ties into me doing what I thought what I needed to do, but the plan sucked. So then because it sucked, I ended up quitting on it. And then, yeah. Next, it was hard to be proud of myself. When you're overweight, man, when you're chubby, I've been chubby before too. You just know, man, there's no lying about it. There's no, you can only cope so much. If you're truly being self-aware and truly being honest with yourself, you realize that you don't like it either. You hate it. You wish you had abs. Maybe you don't wish you had, you wish your belly was flat. You wish maybe you had some veins pop. Maybe you were leaner, you're skinnier, maybe your face didn't look so fat all the time. You can't lie to yourself. Quit lying to yourself if you are. This is your wake-up call, all right? So the other part of that is that you being overweight impacts every area of your life. It so impacts your mental health, your day-to-day mood, and your overall well-being. Physically, you're carrying more fat around. A lot more of that is aromatizing to estrogen. It's going to be messing up your hormones a bit. You're going to be more sluggish. You're probably going into some insulin resistance. You're going to be a little more foggy. Gym gains aren't going to happen as quickly until you get into the groove of it. But it just doesn't feel good. You're more sluggish, less energy, probably less libido, less testosterone. That's the physical aspect. The mental aspect of it, you probably don't even realize it, especially if you've never been lean before. So when I was 12 years old, I ended up classic puberty. I was just playing video games. I'd lock myself in a room and play Elder Scrolls Oblivion 12 hours a day on Xbox 360. Wouldn't even shower, man. I'd go a few days without showering. It was nasty. And anyways, I was chubby. And I remember during that time period, whenever I walked into a room, especially if there's a cute girl, I'd be so deathly self-conscious and anxious of the way I looked. I mean, do they see me? Do they see how fat I am? Do they see how ugly I am? Or what are they thinking? And I'd be so self-conscious and nervous and angsty about it all. And it was just eating me up inside. And I have a twin sister too. And so during that time when I was chubby, we weren't close at all. I was always real bratty with her and kind of douchey to her. And I mean, she would be that way with me a little bit too. But we just weren't close. And as soon as I started playing sports and I lost the weight and I got lean, my whole demeanor changed. I was happier. I was way nicer to my sister. We actually became best friends after that. And, since then, and that was all because I lost the weight and I improved the way I felt, both physically and mentally. I felt better about myself. And that's what you don't realize is happening to you right now, as long as you carry that weight. The time to take action is right now, today. And if you need help with that, click the link in my bio. I'll get you hooked up, free 1-month program. And if you want more, we'll talk about it. No worries. Either way, you're gonna get that program. All right. So, so that's part 2. Part 3, why being in shape rocks, why it is the shit, my guy. Okay, when you're in shape, man, you can be so proud of yourself. You feel good. You start moving into the upper echelon of men. Because your physical body, it's a reflection of your standards. It's a reflection of who you are. And like it or not, you are judged by what you look like. And a person who's in shape, at least, especially they work out, it shows discipline. It shows restraint. It shows sacrifice. It shows you can take care of yourself. And it inspires trust. It inspires credibility. It inspires people to like you, man. You're liked more. You look better. You're better to be around. Everything. So me personally, when I'm in shape, I get way more attention from girls. And I'm not here to say I'm a gigolo. I'm freaking Brad Pitt or something. But I just notice it, and I get checked out way more. I feel better with myself. I don't get rejected as much. I mean, the streets are tough. Let's be real. Dating in America, 2025, it's hard out here. Anyways, I got a girl now. Anyways, but so it just feels good, man. And you're proud of the biggest thing is that you are proud of yourself, and you being proud of yourself and what you've built. It doubles down and reinforces everything you're doing with your life. It makes you a stronger man, a better husband, a better father, a better son, a better employee, a better business owner. It influences every single aspect of your life. And so the longer that you're not in shape, the longer you're denying yourself this beautiful and great blessing. And it's not impossible. You can do it. It is for you. Don't listen to your mind, naysay and say it's for other people. It's for you, all right? I used to be just like you. I used to think it wasn't for me. I was so disappointed in myself that I couldn't follow through on a plan until I found a plan that worked, and I fucking committed all the way to it. I said, rain or shine, I'm showing up. I'll be damned if I don't get this, all right? And I kept my eyes on the prize, and I got lean for the first time in a very long time. So if you want help with that, again, click the link in my bio. In my description, the least I can do is hook you up with a free 1-month program, man. Book a call, we'll talk about it. Whatever, man. If you like this, if this resonated with you, like, subscribe, share it, the deal. Peace out.